Good morning, students. So today we're going to continue with using simple scales, legends and directions to interpretate information contained in basic maps. So we've gone over our bolts, guys. So let's just flick back to where we glued that into our books in prior lessons. Okay, thank you. So bolts, B-O-L-T-S-S. So remember, guys, that is just a way to remember how to create an effective map. So if you follow each of these letters, it'll ensure that you've done so. So can somebody please tell me what the B is for? Border. Good. So a border should separate the information from the rest of the page. O. Can somebody tell me what O is? Good job. Well done. So an O is the orientation. So you've got to put your north point on there. So you can either use it this way. So once you know that north is that direction, you know that east would be this direction, and so on. And then you can either use that in this way here, or you can use it in cardinal points or in a compass rose. Good job. So going on to our L, can somebody tell me what that is? Good job, legend. So our legend tells us what the symbols, icons, or color represent on a map. Good job. So going on to T, T is for title. Good job. So our title tells us what the map is about. We've got a scale which shows us the distance between places on the map, and it represents the distance on the map in relation to real life. And S, which we won't be implementing these last two yet, but our S, our last one there, would be source, and that's where we get our information from. Okay, so everybody should have a blank map, just like this. Okay, so let's see what we can add onto there with our bolts. So this is going to really give us a good way, way that we can interpret information contained in basic maps. So if we implement that ourselves, we'll be able to interpret that on other maps as well. So let's have a look here. So using bolts, B, we need a border. So let's make sure everybody is using a ruler and making a border on the outside. So everybody can do that. Thank you. So O, orientation. So remember, can somebody tell me what we should do first? Yes, good job. So we should have our north point up like this. Good job. So next, what I want you to do is your L. Can somebody tell me what L is? Good job, our legend. So our legend will be applied to whatever we are doing our map on. So what I want you to do today, just as an example, is the location of Australia. We all know the location of Australia. So I want you to pick one colour and we will choose to colour Australia in that colour. Okay, so I've picked blue. So what I will do is colour in Australia blue. Okay, we want to do this as neatly as possible. So when you're doing it, guys, I want you to really take your time. I'm just showing you as an example. So we've got blue. So obviously in our legend, we would have blue, and we would know that is Australia. Good job. So this is going to show us how to interpret maps ourselves. So when we see a colour on the map, we can put it up to our legend here. It should always be titled legend. And then we'll know that the blue is Australia. See? Okay, so then our T would be our title. So it's always something that relates to whatever we're doing. So for example, we could have location of Australia. So for our last two, source and scale, we're not going to be working on that today. So what I'm actually going to do next for you is give you some worksheets, and we're going to have to interpret what information is what on the maps. And think about our bolts, and that'll allow us to really interpret that to the best of our ability. Good job, guys.